Well, it's time for a new year. Is it time for a new you?
Hi, I'm VanGerena, and today I'm at the downtown YMCA in Orlando, Florida. Standing next to me is Scott Horns. Scott, can you tell everyone a little bit about what you do, your role here at the YMCA?
I oversee the wellness department, which encompasses our perfectionist classes and our personal training classes as well. Another project I work on too is I'm our endurance coach here as well. I work on training athletes for triathlons.
People might be wondering why we're standing by the pool outside in December. It's because it's Florida and it's wintertime, but it's still not so bad. This is a time of year that can be challenging for a lot of people when it comes to health and wellness.
Yeah, correct.
Can you talk about some of the stumbling blocks or challenges that when you talk to people that they seem to have?
The biggest thing is a lot of people just have really lofty goals. Show up going from 0 workout days to 5 days in a span of 2 weeks. Start with 1 day, add 1 day. Next week, add another day. Everyone's committed, everyone's motivated, but then they start getting these roadblocks. All of a sudden they get sick, or all of a sudden their workload increases, or you miss 1 day, you miss another day. Then it just gets to the point where it's just too hard to get in because of all these roadblocks.
I ask you, what are some of the things that the YMCA does differently?
Coach program. The whole foundation of that program is to teach identify the roadblocks that people have that cause them to relapse and stuff. That deadline, but you should do some things, do some homework before that deadline. Things to start to rearrange your lifestyle so that when you start January 1st, your infrastructure in your life is in place. So you want to tell your work, you want to tell your family, hey, I'm going to now start taking care of myself for the benefit of my family and for my employer. I'm going to be a healthier person. So this is what I'm going to do each week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be at the YMCA at 5 o'clock after work to work out for an hour, and then I'll be home. You start to plan that time, and so everyone who's running to get in shape, make sure you have new running shoes. Make sure there's reasons for relapse and why people stop working out is they get hurt. And that's typically because they don't have the right gear and they did too much too soon.
What if I just want it tomorrow?
Yeah. It's not going to happen for 20, 30-minute window. You don't have to do it for an hour and a half. 20 to 40 minutes is a great time frame for a cardiovascular workout. Your body will see all the benefits from that. You'll experience all the benefits from that. Decreased stress, increased energy levels. And then from there you can build on.
Is it for me to weigh body fat and my BMI done?
Yeah.
Is that important? Between body fat and BMI?
BMI is kind of a measure of your entire body. It takes into account your build, your muscle mass, and your fat tissue. Your body fat is a percentage of your subcutaneous fat, so basically the fat you can pinch.
Okay.
So those numbers are great because if you want to track something, you need to measure it, and they always say you want to monitor it, you need to measure it, and that's fine. One thing I always caution against is a lot of times people get caught up in those numbers, and those numbers will fluctuate every day. You can use the calipers, which everyone is kind of familiar with that, the pinch test.
Oh yeah, I had that. It didn't feel very good.
No, and basically you're pinching based on the pinch or the distance of the fold in your skin, and the measurements you take, you get an estimate, a rough estimate of how much your percentage of body fat.
All this talk about body fat and BMI, I was so confused. So I went to the Institute for Hormonal Balance to get some answers.
This machine is the gold standard right now in the industry for body composition. And it's the same machine used on the TV show, what is it, NBC, The Biggest Loser?
Well, we learned more about body fat and BMI, but now we've got to get started.
I walked in, it was so overwhelming. I came out to the pool and there were all these people going back and forth, back and forth. I didn't really know, I didn't really know how to swim.
Yeah.
I'd see all these people in these classes with tons of people and all this loud music, and they seem like they're having fun, but I kind of felt like I didn't fit in there.
Yeah. Health seeker class, yeah. Health seeker class.
I like that.
So for each of our activities here, we'll have say take spinning for example. We have a beginning spin group, a health seeker spin group, and then we have our step up, our intermediate spin classes, and then we have our spin classes for the seasoned cyclist or athlete who wants to really
So spinning's not a dance class.
No, it's not. It's actually a bike. Yeah, a non-weight bearing activity, cycling, spin bikes. To do that, you can really get your heart rate up there. You can really do a lot of work without a lot of impact.
Thank you for taking the time with me today, talking to me about what you're doing here at the Downtown Y, and helping me get back on course. Great. Thanks so much. I really appreciate your time. Have a great day.
Thanks for tuning in today. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the blog. Today's message was brought to you in part by Curaman and the Downtown YMCA.